Hello, sons and daughters of the Motherland. The world powers, they see Captain Ibrahim Traore as a threat because he is kicking out Western influence, aligning with Russia, reclaiming control over Burkina Faso's gold and natural resources, and spreading a Pan-African revolutionary message. Captain Traore believes that while the flags may have changed, the control remains. This is neocolonialism wearing a suit and tie. The indirect control or influence by former colonial powers or external entities, especially through economics, politics, or culture, is not going well for Africa at all. And Africa is still influenced by Western nations despite our political independence. It's as if we are not independent at all. But Captain Ibrahim Traore has taken a bold decision to uphold Burkina Faso's sovereignty, to control the narrative. You remember the old proverb that our forefathers used to say that until the lion learns to write, every story will glorify the hunter. So the young captain has decided that Burkina Faso will write its own story. The whole of Africa and even countries across the globe are standing in solidarity with the young, enthusiastic, pragmatic, and proactive president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. People all over the world are showing their support for the great reforms that Captain Ibrahim Traore is bringing to his nation in the areas of infrastructure, education, industrialization, um, nuclear energy. Just to mention a few. So, in this video, I'm going to show you what people from all over the world are saying about the young president of Burkina Faso. I came across at least one video on TikTok and another on YouTube calling for a coordinated continent-wide movement, a synchronized protest at US and French embassies across Africa in May 2025. From what I'm hearing, there are growing suggestions for a peaceful continent-wide protest to express the displeasure of Africans regarding the active involvement of the US and French governments in the internal affairs of Burkina Faso. The plan, as I understand, is to peacefully deliver letters to the embassies telling the US and France to stay clear of Burkina Faso and allow Africa to manage its own affairs without external interference. This action reflects the growing spirit of solidarity and unity among Africans. We believe it is time to stand with one another to protect our leaders and to resist external powers who seek to control or destabilize our nations. He has garnered support from across the globe. People from all over the globe are talking about him. He's in the headlines everywhere. What a powerful gentleman. I believe that the spirit of Thomas Sankara lives in him. This is a young man with the soul of a century-old person, or what should I even say? This is a young man with an old soul. I don't know how to put it, but this man is older than his age, and his actions proves that he's older than his age. And people from all over the world are showing their support. They are praying for the safety and good health and the well-being of the captain. Now in this video, I'm going to show you screenshots of what people all over the world are saying about the young president of Burkina Faso, especially Africans. Now, come to think of it, if your brother's house was on fire, or if your brother was in trouble, any kind of trouble at all, let's take it practically that your brother's house is on fire. Will you fold your arms and watch, or you will go and help him put out the fire? So Africa, individuals around Africa are showing their solidarity and support for the young captain Ibrahim Traore. And he seems to have won the hearts and support of many individuals. And I'll show you screenshots of some of the comments. They are top comments that I randomly picked from YouTube videos for the purposes of this discussion. And I have included the links of those videos in the description so you can check out those comments for yourself. Now, based on what is happening globally, here are 4 reasons why many world powers seem to be uneasy or outright opposed to Captain Ibrahim Traore's leadership in Burkina Faso. The first one is the shift away from Western influence, especially France and the US. Second one is the alleged alliance with Russia and the Wagner Group. And the third is control over gold and natural resources. The fourth is anti-Western revolutionary rhetoric and regional influence. Now let's unpack it. Let's delve into them one after the other. And so, like I said, the first one is the shift away from Western influence, especially from France and from the US. And now Traoré has actively pushed out the French military presence and criticized Western intervention in Burkina Faso. He advocates for greater sovereignty of Africa and Africa's self-reliance. And his government has distanced itself from traditional Western allies and instead engaged more with Russia and other non-Western powers. So the world powers are uncomfortable with losing their traditional influence over strategic African countries, not only Burkina Faso, but the world powers are uncomfortable with losing their influence over strategic African countries. And point number two is the alleged alliance with Russia and the Wagner Group. There are strong rumors and reports that Traoré is working closely with Russia's private military companies for military support. And this alarms the West, which sees Russia's involvement in Africa as a geopolitical threat. So the US and France view Russia's alliance as undermining democracy and potentially destabilizing the Sahel region. And this fuels fear of Burkina Faso becoming a strategic outpost for Russia in West Africa. So the third point is control over gold and other natural resources. And we all know that Burkina Faso, just like many African countries, are very rich in gold. Burkina Faso is rich in gold, and Traoré's government has moved to nationalize and better control mining operations. He boldly states, enough is enough. Africa can no longer afford to be a warehouse for raw materials. Like we just house the raw materials and then the Westerners or the world powers come and pack it and go. To go and add value to it and then resell it to us at a very high price. So he boldly states that enough is enough. Africa can no longer afford to be a warehouse for raw materials. This bold step, taking their destiny into their own hands by adding value to their gold and other raw materials, is making the world powers increasingly uncomfortable. They are not comfortable. The US African Command, AFRICOM, recently raised concerns about gold revenues being diverted to fund external groups. Western nations worry about losing access to Burkina Faso's vast natural resources, especially under leadership that prioritizes local ownership. So that is point number 3. And now let's go to number 4. The number 4 is anti-Western revolutionary rhetoric and regional influence. Captain Ibrahim Traore frequently speaks in revolutionary terms, echoing the spirit of Thomas Sankara. He encourages other African countries to reject Western neocolonialism. His words are inspiring movements in neighboring countries, challenging long-standing Western influence in Africa. So I'm putting the screenshot. Just check in the screenshot the comments that Africans and people from other parts of the globe are passing about the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore. And it's so interesting to know that people from all over the world are supporting the young captain, believe that he is on a good course, and they are urging him on. What do you think? Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this. Like people, let me see if I can read some of the comments for you. This comment from Anita. says that I'm a Namibian. I pray for His Excellency President Ibrahim Traore, a true African soul, for God to surround him with the hedge of protection. Your Excellency Ibrahim Traore, head of continent, long live. And another one from a Kenyan, he said, I'm a Kenyan, and His Excellency Captain Ibrahim Traore is a president, is my president. May Allah guide you and protect you, sir. Much respect to you, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Now let me take another set of comments. This one says, I am a Kenyan, but His Excellency Ibrahim Traore is my president. His humility is on another level. This is what we call true leadership. Another one from Nigeria. He said, I'm from Nigeria. Mr. President has shown that there are great people in Africa. There are selfless leaders in Africa and in Nigeria, my country. They only need a platform to serve. And let me take another comment from Peace. She says that God keep you safe, Your Excellency President Ibrahim Traore. Africa is proud to have you. And another one says that I'm from Ethiopia. God protect him, President Ibrahim Traore. So, and I'm going to display all the comments on the screen, and you can read them, and you can also follow the links to the videos I am posting in the description, so that you can go and read those great comments for yourself, which shows that low-key individuals from Africa and across the world are happy with Captain Ibrahim Traore. They believe that he is doing a great job in managing Burkina Faso, and they are urging him on. What do you think about the leadership of Captain Ibrahim Traore of Burkina Faso? Leave your comments in the comment section below, and let's get talking. Let me know what you think, because a lot of people around the world are happy about the bold reforms that he's bringing to Burkina Faso, and but the world powers see Captain Ibrahim Traore as a threat because he is rejecting Western influence, forging new alliances, reclaiming control over Burkina Faso's gold and natural resources, and promoting a strong Pan-African revolutionary vision. Africans are making it clear we will not allow the US and France to oust the young president of Burkina Faso, Captain Ibrahim Traore. Gone are the days when our forefathers were tricked or forced into selling each other into slavery. This is the 21st century, the era of information, and Africans are determined not to repeat the mistakes of the past, where foreign powers once dictated the fate of our continent. Stay blessed. I'll see you again.